it all the time. So what's up, y'all? It's Chef Saidah
And it's Adenike.
And if you didn't know, we just got into Sea Change Northeast Ohio Cohort 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're coming together and creating KneadED,
Yes.
which is going to be a cooperative community cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And so yesterday we just finished our first Sea Change class, and now we're just gonna go over like what we learned, some highlights, and share that with you.
Yeah. So I'm excited to share this experience. So let's go. So don't judge me. We can. I was like the really, really smart girl in school. Like I was the person who, when you walked into class and you see me in the front with all of my organization, you'd be like, oh no, you gonna miss the curve up, right? And so sometimes I feel like I need to be that girl.
Yeah.
But sometimes my questions be so simple, so I just be quiet. So my takeaways are kind of simple. One of my takeaways was that the difference between customer and consumer, like I knew that, but I never like separated that in my mind. And the definitions of those.
One of my takeaways was the measurable social impact. Like, because you know that you're doing good, but like, how do you measure that you're actually doing good? And so earlier when I asked you about like that one student, so I think about Jaden, right? So I can actually like go back and see that I'm doing good because like Jaden was like, the way that he made his graham crackers in the beginning and then the way he makes them now, like he's better at it now because I put a lot of coaching into him to, because he would just like roll everything out fast. He didn't care about if it was thick or thin or anything. And then, and then I'm gonna lose him. He's gonna go, I'm not a polka dot. I ain't about to be a grown-up polka dot. He's gonna be a grown polka dot. But so I was thinking like when a cottage baker starts with us, maybe look at their cost of goods. Like look at like that cookie. How much does it cost you to produce that cookie now? And then when they're done with us, how much does it cost you to produce that? And is your profitability higher now because you went through
That's really good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But so I have a lot of like public health background, and so I'm already hardwired to do a lot of the like pre-surveys, post-surveys, and then how do you measure? So I think we're gonna have a lot of fun times with measuring and seeing outcomes.
One thing that's good too is like talking about strategy. So you always have to come up with like a vision and a mission when you're doing well and doing good. And I feel like you always have to like force your strategy or your tactics into the mission. But I really like that like we're keeping our strategies separate from the vision, if that makes sense. So I like when she said like the mission was your values and then your strategy is how you're going to accomplish this mission and create value. I really love that.
So one thing for me, and I think yesterday was a lot of ahas of things you think about, but a lot of like defining like what things actually are. So like separating output and outcome stood out to me. Because I can say for sure, like I have mixed those. I've probably been grouping those things forever. And this is my first time to have a lens to separate those things. So output being, output is not a change, is a result from an activity, and then, or that's output, and then outcome being the benefits once the output happens. I've never separated that before, and so I'm interested to see how I look at what we're doing with that new lens. So